Ladies and Gentlemen, hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen React auf meinem Kanal. Und zwar gucken wir uns jetzt das neue Video von Let's Game It Out an. I found paradise and ruined it for everyone. Für alle, die Let's Game It Out nicht kennen, es ist ein ein englischsprachiger YouTuber, um jetzt nicht irgendwie in falsche Gefilde zu kommen, der, sag ich mal, Spiele auf sehr interessante Art und Weisen spielt, so wie man sie eben nicht spielt und guckt, was das Spiel hergibt, wie weit man, sag ich mal, Bugs und Features ausnutzen kann heutzutage. Und ich habe selber noch nicht gesehen, das neue Video, aber die sind meistens oder relativ oft sehr, sehr funny und wir gucken einfach mal rein, würde ich sagen.
Hey
Let's
there, it's
go.
Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're
Und sein
checking
Name
out
ist Josh.
dinkum today, a word that I believe means something fair or
Okay.
good or
Die
something in
Characters sehen schon
Australia.
mal
But the only
sehr,
thing
sehr
I care
interessant
about is
aus
that we
mit
can
dem
create a lot of
Haarschnitt.
mayhem in this. Oh, and also this video is sponsored by Dislight. For now, it's time for some good old-fashioned new game. Ah, good. Character creator. Come here,
Immer gut.
randomize. Let's make this easy on all of us. It's okay, buddy. Hang in there for all that rapid blinking you're doing. Ah, you'll do.
Ja, okay,
You look
gut,
like
jetzt
a
wissen wir,
middle-aged
warum wir
toddler with cat eyes.
diesen
What's your
tollen
name?
Haarschnitt
Midlife
haben.
crisis. Island name. Problem Isle. Perfection. Here we are on Problem Island. And this lady that
Alter.
won't stop staring at us, this is Fletch. She kind of acts as
Wunderbar.
like a quest giver. And also is old and adorable. I'll tell you what, it feels good to finally be back on Problem Isle. Lady, I never left. She wants us to put out a base
Boah,
tent, which
Alter,
is going to act as
geil.
our entire town's base of operations. Don't forget to rough her up a little bit before you go. Okay, let's go find a nice place to put our base of operations. If you take a look at our map here, it's a pretty big place. How about right here where we're central to everything? Yes, I think that will do nicely. You can kind of get a sense of what this game's gonna be like as we run around. Lots of terrain, lots of
Ja gut, also sieht ja quasi wie so ein klassisches einfach Sammelspiel, dann baust du geilen Scheiß und tötest vielleicht Gegner, wenn es Gegner gibt.
exotic fruits, lots of what are hopefully toxic barrels. Ah, and here we are, the site of our new base.
Perfekt.
And look, local wildlife. Oh boy, conflict. Looks like everything is gonna be okay. We'll go ahead and put that right in the
Mann,
center
ey.
there. Yes, let's put it right on top of this cactus. Oh good, Grandma's here, and she already went into her new home. Grandma, are you in there? Hey, what's that I hear? Is that some fat
Ja.
beats? Well, that's gotta be our
Erstmal geile
sponsor,
Werbung.
Dislight. I've talked about
Gucken
this
wir uns
one
natürlich
before, but if
an,
this is your first time
weil
hearing about
können wir
it,
natürlich
Dislight
den
is a
Creator davon
turn-based,
auch supporten.
futuristic,
Ihr
mythological
könnt zum Beispiel
RPG
jetzt
with
den
great music,
QR-Code oben
wild
rechts scannen und
visuals,
ich
and
krieg
it's all
keine
yours
Provision
and
oder
free to
irgendwas
play
dafür.
on Android
Ist
and
free to
iOS.
play.
So you might be wondering, futuristic and mythological. That's right, you create a party of, at first glance, seemingly mild-mannered humans, but they're secretly
Schon schick
superhuman
aus. Die
beings
Frage ist
called
bloß, ob das dann
espers, and each
in-game
one
auch so
actually
aussieht.
represents a
Wahrscheinlich nicht.
figure from
Wahrscheinlich
4
sieht das dann
different real
in-game
mythologies,
echt
including
beschissen aus.
Nordic,
So
Egyptian,
wie das meistens
Chinese,
ist.
and Greek. But hold
Alter,
on to your chariots,
Shinies.
we've got a new Esper in town. New to Dislight is Dismight, and by that I mean the all-powerful, almighty Zeus has been added to the roster of heroes.
Alter, das
He
ist
comes to
Zeus.
Dislight in the form of a DPS-heavy Esper who's here
Seit
to
wann
suss
ist
out a
Zeus
mystery and
schwarz?
save the world. He's also the only hero in the game with a unique God King mode, which makes him more powerful than many other Espers. Now that's
Also
an
ist er quasi
extraordinary
übel
Zeus I can
overpowered.
get behind, but you're gonna have to summon him to make sure that the almighty Zeus awakens. And there's no better time to do that than right now, when for a limited time, the rate of summoning Zeus is higher than normal. To get started, download the game using my linky in the description, and you can also use the code EsperUnion to get incredible gifts, as well as another code,
Incredible.
Nice to see you, for
Oh,
extra
Mann.
homecoming gifts. So thanks again to Dislight for sponsoring. Don't
Doppelcode
forget
sogar
to
könnt ihr
crank those
benutzen dafür.
fat beats. Anyway, now it's time
So,
to put our own tent down.
now we're
And I
back.
sure would like to put it over here near this guy. Oh, can't be placed on water. Why does this game have to have rules? Okay, fine. Let's go see if we can find out. Ah, it attacks me too. Who would have thought? Let's see. This seems like a decent place, so we can always keep an eye on Grandma. Ah, good. Lovely tent. Built-in mailbox. That your
Geil,
character
sogar mit
cannot stop
Mailbox.
looking at. Find yourself someone that loves you like this guy loves this mailbox. And when we head inside, there's not really much going on quite yet, but I'm sure that'll change soon enough. Anyway, now that we've got that set up, it's time to do one other thing.
Alter,
We
wo
have
hat denn der
this
das
visiting
Clipboard
site
jetzt
deed, and we
hergeholt?
need to put it down somewhere. And this seems like a good place to set up for visitors, near the local wildlife. Oh, they're hostile. Oh, they're really hostile.
Alter, er
That
hat ihn
means
einfach
this
umgebracht.
location is perfect. You have passed out. I don't know, he looks pretty still. Every time you get revived, by the way, you wake up in Grandma's tent with this extremely dumbfounded look on your face. Whatever,
Oh,
we've got
Mann.
wildlife to mess with. There, it's set up and ow! Haha, too late. I already got the building down. And now that we've done that, last thing we need to do is put a sleeping bag down. And sure, we could put it inside our house, or we could put it like what, right here maybe?
Ah, das kannst du jetzt im
Time to
Wasser
go to
platzieren,
sleep.
oder
Yes,
was? What the
perfect. Sleep
fuck?
until tomorrow in these beautiful shallow waters. Here it is,
Oh,
7
Mann,
a.m. the next morning. Clearly we slept so peacefully, our hip vibrating all night. And would you look at that? There's a visitor. Let's go take a look. Pardon me?
Alter,
Hello. You must be
Schock, Mann.
midlife crisis. I sure am, John. I have a feeling we'll be doing lots of business together. We sure will, John. We sure will. So obviously,
Oh, Mann,
John
ey.
accessed the shop, where we can get our murder essentials like an axe, a buzzsaw, and then a barbecue. But also like pickaxes and digging and fishing and stuff. I wouldn't mind getting started on that right now. One axe,
du hast
please. I
wahrscheinlich
can't
nicht so
sell you
viel
this
Geld.
until you have a logging license. Come back and see me once you do. How about you just sell it to me before I put you on that buzzsaw? What am I supposed to do with, ow! Quickly, run! Go home. Why are you still chasing me? Grandma, help me. Wow, Fletch. Pretty bougie tent you got here. There's things outside that want to kill me and I can't buy axes. I'm actually an accredited license giver. Oh, how convenient. You'll have to spend
was
some
für ein
permit
Zufall.
points. Oh god, there's so many licenses. Granny, why were you holding out on me? And why are you charging me for these? Why do I need 250 thingamabobs? I only have 50. Why can't I have like the founder discount? Stupid Granny and her stupid capitalism and her stupid wanting to make money for no reason. So it looks like you can get these permit point thingies by doing crap like daily milestones and also achieving your own milestones, like damage sponge, which gives me 100 of these because I got my ass kicked several
Nice.
times. Well, it seems like these are pretty easy to get, thank goodness. Hey, you know, while I'm up high and the birds can't seem to hurt me, if I take my sleeping bag and I put it down in their area and then I hop in before they have a chance to attack me, is this gonna save me?
Ich glaube
Nope,
nicht.
no, it will not. But I can also sleep till morning. Oh, good. The
cool.
day is starting over, but I still have the revive screen. Well, now we have to click it. Oh, the game isn't liking this very much. Looks like the day started over twice. And now here we are, kind of in bed, kind of not. Oh, good. And after this whole ordeal, our guy now exists with his eyes closed. Running
Sehr
with your
schön.
eyes closed.
So kann man
Swimming with your
Charakter
eyes
auch ein bisschen
closed.
verpacken.
All with that creepy smile on your face. Anyway, let's try to open our eyes to some licenses. Let's see. We have 1,000 permit points. I would like a mining license and also a logging license. And we're gonna skip fishing for now, but I do want to be able to use shovels, so we're gonna take an excavation license. Okay, let's go live out our
Dass man
sleepy
einfach
dreams.
dafür
And by that I
eine
mean let's head
Lizenz
back over
braucht.
to the Thunderdome and buy some fun things from John. Hello, John. I would like an axe. And give me a shovel while we're at it. Ah, yes, the perfect way to do some chopping. No looking at stuff just falls on your head. Okay, and now let's see how digging works. Huh? Yep, kind of what we thought would happen. But what happens to this big pile of dirt we're carrying around? I guess we have to put it down. Ah, I see. Can we just keep digging a hole and also making taller piles? I wonder how low and high we can go with this. I guess there's only one way to find out. Okay, I found the limits. It looks like we can go about that
So hoch ist
high,
es
which
nicht.
is, you know, you can see a whole lot of the landscape from here. And then meanwhile, also found out how far down you can go. And it's not really very far, actually. And you'll know when you've reached the end, because if you try to dig, it doesn't go any deeper.
Okay.
On the other hand, it does give
Aha.
you dirt, which means more or less we do have a way to infinitely make more dirt. And we can take this dirt and we can add it into the water, like so, which means we can use this dirt to build a little bridge. Oh, fancy seeing you here. I didn't know you even came out of your house. Are you trying to go out there and die? Because if so, I think I can help you with that. Hold on, lady, stay out here. Nope, nope, no. Stay right there. Everything's fine. Yep, we're doing great so far. No, not me. Go after the
Mann.
geriatric. What, is she not good enough for you? I mean, she's clearly stuck there, and I guess wildlife won't kill her. Then maybe drowning will. Hold still, let's give this a shot. Oh, damn you, Fletch. Drat, she made it back into her home. That's fine, I think I know how to deal with this for the next time
Einfach
she comes
zubauen
out. Come,
vorne.
trusty shovel, let us build something beautiful.
Will nicht wissen, wie viele Stunden er in das
Are you
Spiel
ready for
reinsteckt
your daily
manchmal.
walk? Cause I have a surprise for you.
Oder er hat jetzt
Just come on out when you're ready. I'll be
Irrgarten
waiting
davor
for you.
gebaut. Das kann natürlich auch sein.
Hi, what do you
ja.
think? Do you like your new setup? I thought you might. It's a
schön.
maze, which requires her to run all the way around through a bunch of zigs and zags until eventually it exits you out right here. To my surprise, she's actually gone kind of far. Getting to this point means she navigated all of that stuff. Hey, Fletch, what are you doing? You just Blair Witching in the corner? No, that's the way back. You don't get to go that way. Don't worry, we'll do this together, and by that no, you don't. Excuse me, lady, how did you get up here? Are you cheating? Get down from here right now. Oh my god, I found something fantastic, is you can jump on her head and force her to go even faster. Now I don't care how you got up here. Okay, there we go. That'll do. Okay, bye, lady. Kinda got you to the end whether you like it or not. Now just go out that way and everything will be fine. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this setup so far, and I'm sure so is she. Alright, let's get rid of this one piece of square and see what happens.
Ja.
You win this round. Well, you know what I'm starting to think. She won't touch water, so maybe the water's the problem. Luckily, I think I have a solution for that too. Here, let me show you. Let's say we add enough dirt, so we have one little contained section of water. If we fill this in too, then the water goes away. And if we pick it back up, the water stays gone. So I think you can see where this is going, right? Hold, please.
Oh Mann. Oh Mann, Alter.
Oh, hey, welcome back. I don't really want to talk about how long that took, with so much to show for it. That's right,
gut.
I eliminated all the water, one tile at a time. My favorite part is all the new wildlife, like these kangaroos or whatever they are. Unfortunately, all the alligators stopped spawning. Something I do enjoy, though, is if you look at our map, it thinks there's still water here.
Yeah.
What do you think, Grandma? Are you excited to be stuck up here forever? Here, look, I even made a nice little path for you. Come on out and enjoy it. See, that's the spirit. Stare off into the distance and enjoy the part where I blocked you from your home. I'm sure she'll be fine. Okay, so the next order of business is we're gonna head back over to John's and we're gonna buy a table saw, which we can easily afford now, because while I was digging up all
Aber ich finde es auch gut, dass er quasi
unearthed a bunch of random stuff that I
dass er quasi sein komplettes Inventar wieder restackt hat, weil es war ja wieder alles voll. Es war wieder die Schaufel da, es war wieder die Axt da. Ich glaube nicht, dass da so viele Leute dran vorbeigehen, dass er sich unbedingt eine neue kaufen muss.
don't really know what it's for, and I don't really care. All I know is it's sold for a lot of
Alter,
money. So before you know it, we had hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I'll be taking that table saw now, and we need this because we want him to stay in town. But we gotta convince him to stay by doing stupid chores for him. Like he wants planks or whatever. So first we gotta go find the tree he wants, eat that tree to death, and then it's time to put our cute little saw down and use power tools with our eyes closed, as you do, and then show John how you did labor for him. Wow, you really found 5 gumwood plank. Yeah, I found them by using a saw. And then he gives you presents, like this armchair, which I like to enjoy out with my friends. Thanks, guys. And then after a time, he decides he's gonna apply for a deed so he can set up a permanent store here in town. I hope I can move in soon. John, wait right here. I've got you covered. So right now, Fletch has a couple of things we can get from her. This includes a shop deed and a bulletin board. The shop deed is what we need to keep what's-his-face in town, so of course we're gonna buy that first. Only 75,000. Fine by me. And the reason we want to do this is because we need to sucker 5 people into staying so that this becomes an official settlement, whatever that means. Okay, so the shop deed, of course, is going to go down here. I mean, this is where our entire town is going to go, obviously. Okay, just place it
alles auch immer schön ins Wasser platziert, also ehemalige
and then
Wasser.
once we do stuff like put down a furnace, mine some materials, which you can then melt, and then get your face way too close to it, and hope that the birds don't figure out a way down here. You get the drill, we're just making a bunch of supplies. And then once we've got all of our stuff, we go over here to this green bin and we feed the house. Construction can begin tomorrow. Well, you got it. Time to sleep at 2 p.m. and then continue the cycle where I get beat up while I'm trying to sleep. Ah, there we go. That's the good stuff. I love it when I pass out while I'm sleeping. Okay, even though it's raining, let's see how this building is progressing.
Oh, fertig ist es.
Well, color me completely surprised. I didn't know they would do construction in...
Oh,
hello, John.
What the
so glad
fuck?
I helped you become a permanent resident, but at least the store got bigger. Wow,
Ui.
sweet storefront you got here.
Alter,
Well, mission
Metalldetektor.
accomplished on 1 resident. Now we just need to convince other weirdos to stay. Ooh, and I can apply for a house of my own. 95,000. I didn't want it that badly. Fletch, that was most of my money, but that's okay. I have a plan.
Also
After all,
heutzutage
to make
dafür ein
money,
Haus zu
there's one thing
kriegen,
that's
das...
never let me down, and that's fishing. So hold on to your licenses, everybody. It's time to fish. And then let's head over here to John and get ourselves a fishing rod. Oh boy, fishing, here we come. Okay, and now the fun begins. Or whatever that... Where are you going? Wow, that alligator moonwalked all the way over there just to kill that creature? Good on you, buddy. I like your style. Anyway, where were we? Oh,
da ist ein Fisch, los.
I've never felt so alive. And I'm just rotating areas so we can find more exotic fish. Like this festive black and white snapper. My heart is racing. Okay, so I'm still out here fishing. Getting darker out, but I feel like this is still good fishing weather. One of my favorite things, too, is as night progresses, you'll know when it gets late into the night. Because once it hits midnight... Late o'clock, my favorite hour of any day.
Einfach
and
late
boy,
dann
are
da.
we feeling it. The eyes I get, but
Augen
why
sind
is your
offen.
mouth doing that? Anyway, doesn't matter. We're just gonna keep fishing until we run out of
das ist immer
space. Okay,
richtig
we've got a
dicker
full
Fisch.
backpack full of fish. Time to pack it in. Let's make for that island. Just kidding, there's a faster way home. All aboard the Passed Out Express. Hi, John.
Wir
I'm here
haben
to
wieder
sell you some
aufstehen.
stuff. I sell you all these fish. How much will you give me? Tell me, John, was this worth my time? 191,000? Oh my god. I need to locate which fish is the good one. Is it the bluefish? Or the yabby? Or the barracuda? Let's try the barracuda and see how much it sells for on its own. 16,000? What about the
Das ist nicht
yellowfin
schlecht.
tuna?
Ich glaube, die Tuna, ja, weil der war
Okay,
ziemlich
so I kind of
groß.
looked through at a bunch of the other fish, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that the tuna is the big winner. So I'll go ahead and sell all of what I've got here, just so we have some extra coin lying around. And according to our Fishpedia, we can locate the yellowfin tuna in the morning and night in the northern and southern oceans. Quickly, let's all go to the ocean and have ourselves a fish. Oh.
Wenn ich wissen, wie lange dafür
saß. Hey, you, get out of the frame. I'm sure you noticed as I did that it's still alive. And we're not cruel, we can actually keep it that way. The game lets us just put it in a nice, convenient little tank, which is good, because if nothing else, it frees up some inventory space. So I've been just a little bit busy, doing a little more fishing. And by a little, I actually mean a lot. Look, I brought the lake back. And yes, they're all tunas. And this is actually in addition to my inventory, which is also filled with tunas. Well, let's do some selling, shall we? Hi, John.
Ich glaube, kommt dann an die Million ran
Boy,
jetzt
do I
an
ever have some
Coins.
goods to sell. 713,000, thank you. Yes, I will take that. But we can't stop there, not until we have 1 million. So we'll just sell a couple more. Yeah, this should be enough, right? Yep, little overkill. Back to being a millionaire by selling fish. And we'll just leave these other ones here to bake in the sun. I'm sure they'll be fine. Okay, the next item on the agenda is fooling more people into moving into our village. And look, here's another sucker now. Let's go see who it is. Boo! It's someone named Franklin. Franklin, are you not wearing any pants? Anyway, that doesn't really matter. We're only here to see if they need any stupid errands done. Would it be too much trouble for you to catch a carp? Franklin, catching fish is my specialty. And then once you do their errand, they like you just a little bit more, and then they give you like a random item. Wow, thanks. And it kind of just goes like that. You can only do one errand for them a day, and usually once you go back to sleep, or whatever we want to call this, they leave the next day. So this platform remains temporarily empty. You know, till we go back to sleep anyway. Then someone new shows up. Oh boy, what do we got?
Dann muss das halt. Ach,
Hi, Melvin. I see your judgy eyes. Nice hair. And nice voice. What kind of crappy errand do you need done? You want me to catch you a butterfly? I'm just gonna ignore the weird shifty look you have on your face and go do your errand for you. Come here. Ha! Well, that was easy. Here you go, buddy. 1 butterfly all for you. Oh, Melvin, a red dress. You shouldn't have. And rinse and repeat for every new person that shows up. Hi, Clover. Yes, of course I can catch a fly for you, you weirdo. And then before you know it, they all want to set up permanent residence here. Look at all these deeds available to us. Lab, clothing, furniture, museum, even a bank. It's like we're a real town all of a sudden. All these beautiful deeds. Let's get started. Oh, and also, John, don't give me that look. Oh, and I've learned something beautifully awkward. If you build a little raised platform like this, you can absolutely build on top of it, with their storefront facing the other storefront. Well, this is going to be an awkward town, isn't it?
Alles
and we'll
ineinander
just move
schachteln.
this, make another platform right here, and another awkward building placement. And what the hey? Let's make this one even more awkward by being even taller in the air. Oh yeah. And another one. Let's relocate the base tent too. Yeah, I feel pretty good about how this is going to look. Now all we need to do is go get knocked out for a couple of days, and when we come back, everything's going to be magically built. Send me forward in time, best friends. Okay, so here we are in what used to be the middle of town, now taken over by a bunch of these things. So are you ready to see the new center of town? Of course you are.
Gott,
oh
alles
boy, what a
ineinander
lovely sight.
geschachtelt.
Sorry,
Ach,
Clover,
du
there's no escaping. Oh,
Scheiße.
hi. Yes, good to see you too. You know what this feels kind of like? It's like it's for a movie set, but they haven't unpacked it yet. Except in this case, it's actually our town. But hey, at least all the buildings work, and it looks like everyone's settling into their new permanent domiciles, as happy looking as ever. My favorite is some of these buildings are a little bit precarious to get into. Isn't that right, banking guy? But what's kind of exciting is when you leave the bank, you've immediately clipped through another building. How exciting for us to be one with the building now. Boo! Pardon me. Oh, now I've done it. I don't know if he's ever going to be able to get to his store now. And on top of it all, we're officially a settlement now. I'm going to celebrate by placing my house up here. There we go. Now I live in a ritzy garden shed. So now I feel like the town is almost perfect. But something's still missing. But I think I know how to fix that one too. When I was running around the maze, I realized there's still a little piece of water here, which can spread very, very quickly. So you can probably see where this is going, right? Let's bring water back to the people. There it goes. And it's spreading not quite like how I was picturing, but I like what I see, and I hope it doesn't stop. Hey, look, after all that, we got people to start swimming. Where's Grandma? She needs to see this. Oh my god, and I just realized we have a town hall now. And it even says problem aisle. Yeah, this is definitely the town I wanted. Where to get into the town hall, I have to go underwater. Hi, Fletch, it's me. Uh-oh. And it doesn't actually let me into the building.
Ooh.
Was I supposed to make an appointment first? Do we think Grandma will still come out of there, though? Hey, Fletch, are you in there? Nice to see you, midlife crisis. Hey, yeah, you too. Also, I'm pretty sure we can conclude that John is dead. And thus, the town is now perfect. So, hope you had fun. I know I did. And also, Dislike, thanks for sponsoring.
Oh Mann, Alter. Wieder ein sehr, sehr interessantes Video, wie viel Scheiße man doch in einem Videospiel eigentlich machen kann. Aber ich hoffe, es hat euch auf jeden Fall gefallen. Lasst gerne eine Bewertung da und einen Kommentar für den Algorithmus. Und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Haut rein. Ciao.